Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back. This is Force here today with an update video. I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on. As you may have noticed, depending on how closely you follow the channel, there hasn't been a lot of videos over the past, I'd say it's been like 5 days or so. It's because it's been crazy here for me. So I was in the process of a big move, and it was a lot more difficult than I remember moving being. Prior to this, I hadn't moved in, I think it was like 4 or 5 years. It's such a pain in the... It's just it's so annoying. Listen, let me tell you, if there's one life tip I could give you, try to move around as little as possible, or at the very least, simplify your life so you don't have a lot of things. Like, working from home especially, there's so much junk that just accumulates over time. We got all these different chairs and all these different desks and there's computer setups, and you know, we've got stuff to make the room not as crazy, which this room's a little crazy right now in the sense that there's a bit of reverb and you might be able to hear it. When you got a lot of flat walls, you deal with sound bouncing around a ton, so you want to try to add some texture to things with putting up, you can stick blankets on walls or pictures or whatever, things to sort of help diffuse that, but that doesn't even matter. I don't even know why I'm telling you that. Point is, the move has been nuts, and it's been taking up a crap load of time, a lot more than I anticipated. You may say, Force, why didn't you just like load up a bunch of videos before you moved? Well, frankly, what I thought was going to happen was there was going to be a day of packing and cleaning, and then we move the next day, we unpack that day, and then I work the day after. I thought this was going to be a 3-day process. No, it ended up being much more drawn out, much more exhausting than that. And yeah, so it's been a tough time. I haven't done a lot over the past week, but I'm here to alleviate any potential concern that this isn't going to be the trend going forward. I am now slowly starting to get settled. The office is getting set up. We're unpacking our things. I'm getting used to the new space. I'm trying to get things in their proper place and to get into a position where I can just sit down and have a work day. So that's going to be next week. We're going to really start moving into things. In fact, today I do plan to do a couple of videos as well, this one included. And the big thing though is that the Force feed is going to be put on a hiatus for at least a few more days. I've got a space where I can record it. I think I've got a good potential backdrop wall. It's a matter now of setting up my new background setting. I'm not just going to have those random gaming posters. I'm in a much different space right now. So it's going to be a little bit of a different background, but the Force feed will be returning. I'm hoping next Monday is when we're going to start to do that. That's what I would like, as much as if all the pieces fall into place, I would love to start the Force feed again next Monday. So you know, stay tuned. If not, we might push it back a day or two while I situate things there. Another thing I wanted to mention here in this video is that I'm gonna start to stream a little bit more frequently. Prior to my move, I got in a position where I was streaming for a couple of hours every day for I think about 2 weeks in a row. So I wanted to let you guys know that here on YouTube. I'm not going to make a YouTube video every time I'm about to stream, because especially if I do it several days a week, that would be silly. People's inboxes would be getting flooded with, you know, stream information. You can follow me on Twitter, or you can follow me over on Twitch. Both methods will let you know when I am actually going to be doing some streaming. But I've laid it out here for you now. I'm letting you know streaming will be happening. It's going to be taking place, so keep an eye out for it if that's something that you're interested in watching me do. A lot of Hearthstone, and then just anything else I really feel like playing basically is going to be the game plan. Something else I also wanted to keep you guys in the loop with is sort of my... So I've been doing this for like 5 years now. Yeah, it's been 5 years. And sometimes I get in a rut. You know, when your job basically stays the same for 5 years straight, and for me, that's staying at home making videos, it's natural. There are highs and lows. And I still love what I do, but I'm getting a rut in terms of the things that I've been creating for YouTube videos. And I guess the biggest takeaway from this rambling here should be that I'm going to be trying some new different things. And mainly, I'm going to try to start doing some more creative projects that are fun to make over the typical gameplay commentaries. Still love it because I love playing games and I love talking about them. But I guess take, for example, a couple weeks ago with the launch of The Witcher 3, there was that whole big graphics fiasco. And I thought it'd be fun to make kind of a funny video, in my eyes, funny, sort of riffing on all of the internet outrage. Not because I don't agree with people being upset about the things, but I always think it's fun to poke fun at yourself. I do it quite frequently, and I think if you don't live lighthearted like that, well, you're probably just going to be a stress case for your entire life. But you know, I just thought it'd be funny to do it. And it was a really fun and creative process. I sat down, I had an idea, I wrote out what I wanted to say. It's not like I just sat down and said random crap. Like, this was actually a process of making something and having like a known start and end point, and having a message that you want to deliver and all of that stuff, which normally that doesn't really happen in my typical videos, because normally it's just gameplay with me talking. And I really liked doing that. And I've enjoyed it as well when I've done it in the past, but it's something that's always been sporadic. And I'm not saying it's all going to be goofy, making fun of the internet videos, but I'm just saying the idea of having sort of more structured videos that have basically like a script almost, I like that idea, and it's something that I think I'd like to continue doing going forward. So keep an eye out for stuff like that. It's fun for me to make. They tend to do pretty well in terms of views, although they take much longer to make compared to normal videos. I overall have been enjoying the process, and I'm enjoying doing something different and something creative. Now, with that said, I just want to come right out, get it out of the way, and alleviate any concern. This does not mean my typical, gameplay videos for Heroes of the Storm and Hearthstone or other games, my checkouts, my force feed videos. Those aren't going to be going away. It just means that I will be diverting some time to trying things that I think are a little more fun and interesting to make. And with that said, touching on recent games and stuff, I know I didn't really cover The Witcher 3. I feel like I've missed the boat in terms of covering that game for like launch coverage, and I don't really feel a pressing need to jump in and spend hundreds of hours to play through it completely. So I think that's probably just going to be a game that I put on a back burner. I save it for a rainy day. I do plan to play it, but right now there's other stuff coming up that I want to spend some time with. I know specifically next week that console version of ESO is coming out. I've got a handful of buddies that are going to be picking it up, and I plan to play it with them, so there might be some coverage of that game as a result. But anyway, I think that pretty much does it. I want to let you guys know about my move. Not to worry, we're still going to get more videos. The force feed will be up hopefully starting next Monday, if not someday after that. I'm going to be streaming on a regular basis, so stay tuned and check those out if you like it. And I'd like to make some more creative and interesting videos because, well, it's fun and it's nice to mix things up a little bit as well. So thanks again for watching, guys. Happy to keep you informed as to what's going on here in the channel. And stay tuned. We should be doing Friday Night Magic tonight. So if you're looking forward to that, you should be, because it's Magic. Oh, and Magic Origins will be coming out this summer. That's exciting. Hopefully they do something better than the Duels of the Planeswalkers. The user interface is so horrible. They better improve this. I've got my fingers crossed because I love Magic. So please make it better. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you later. Take it easy.
The infamous well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day.